5 tips for going on holiday with a neurodivergent family. Hi, I'm Kath. I have autism and ADHD. My oldest daughter has ADHD, my youngest daughter is autistic, my husband is not diagnosed with any neurodivergency, but I do suspect he might be ADHD. We're going on holiday to Cyprus and I've got 5 tips that will make your life easier if you're travelling with a neurodivergent family. First of all, I just want to add, most of the time, my organisation skills are run by ADHD. I am not an organised person in general. I'm quite chaotic. There's 2 times of the year when my autism takes over, and that is Christmas and when we go on holiday. I am now in holiday mode and my autism is well and truly in charge. Tip number 1 is research. That should be easy for a lot of you to do, as it is for me when I'm in the zone. Research everything. Are there going to be places you can eat? What's the distance to the beach? Can you walk there? Can you walk to supermarkets, restaurants? Do you need to hire a car? What's the transport like? What are the reviews of your hotel like? Have you looked on TripAdvisor to see proper honest reviews? Have you looked at pictures? Is what's going on in the area? I research so thoroughly when it comes to booking a holiday, so even though the idea of booking a holiday is exciting for me, when I'm actually doing the research, it can become a little bit stressful. It takes me that bit longer to book a holiday, but I look into every single detail. Tip number 2, which kind of comes with the research, but make sure your surroundings are going to be comfortable for you. You're going to be staying there for however long you're staying there. So it's going to be your home for a week or 2 weeks or however long. Personally, I like to book hotels where this might sound a bit dramatic, but I'll explain why, where the bedding is either all white or the bedding is like a plain colour and the curtains are a plain colour. I find it so visually overwhelming when there's like patterned bedding and then the curtains are a different pattern, or it just distracts me so much and it feels really uncomfortable. I know that might sound dramatic to some people, but for me, I prefer, if possible, like plain white bedding, and just for it to just look clean and fresh, because it feels calmer in my mind. So part of this is also making sure is there aircon in the room, because obviously if you're going to a hotter climate, you want to be able to sleep comfortably, you want to be able to be comfortable where you're staying. So things like that, looking into those details and knowing that that's where you're going to be staying. Has it got everything you need? Do you need a kitchen? Do you need to go self-catering? Everything like that is really important. Tip number 3 is airport assistance. Some airlines, like when I've booked flights before, there's been some where you can pay for priority boarding, and obviously I always pay to choose the seat. I know it can get expensive, I understand that, but for the reasons being, like my daughter in particular, my daughter who's autistic, she feels very uncomfortable getting on the plane when it's full. It's the same in life. She doesn't like going into a room when it's full or getting on a bus when it's full. So we pay to get on earlier. Certain airlines don't have priority boarding, but you can also get airport assistance, which generally allows you to get on the plane earlier as well. So my daughter will be wearing a sunflower lanyard in the airport because she really panics with queues and getting onto a plane that's full and things like that. So airport assistance is amazing for if you're neurodivergent or your children are neurodivergent. Tip number 4 is to pack a bit of everyone's stuff in each suitcase that you're taking. So there's 4 of us going, we're taking 2 large suitcases and I'm putting a bit of all of our stuff in each suitcase. That way, if one of the cases goes missing, we've got some basics at least in one of the cases. So another part of that is I will pack shoes that go with certain outfits together in that same suitcase. I'll make sure we've got like swimming stuff in each suitcase for all of us, and underwear and different toiletries in each suitcase and things like that. So hopefully that would never happen, but if the case did go missing, if one of them went missing, you would at least have belongings in the other suitcase. Tip number 5 is old school, but print off your documents, print off your boarding passes and if you've got like a hotel voucher or a travel transfer voucher or a car hire voucher or anything like that, print it off. If your phone were to go missing with all your documents on, at least then you've got a paper copy to be able to get to where you need to go. And then obviously I know you can go online and find those things at a later date, but it's just easy to have it there. And for the little bit of extra hassle it takes to print it, I think it's worth it. Those are my 5 travel tips for before you go on the holiday. And I think that it's made things a lot easier for us over the years. Before I did these things, I found things a lot more stressful. I still get anxious about going on holiday. I can't wait to go. I'm really excited, but I do feel anxious as well. And having these things in place that I do they give me a bit more peace of mind. I really hope this video has helped you. If it has, please like and subscribe, and also check out my other videos on neurodiversity and different ways of coping in life. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.